Hi, and welcome to all of you, our virtual African Utility Week and Power Gen Africa attendees. I'm Evan Schiff, the event director, and I'd just like to thank you all for joining us in this, our inaugural event. So, when we were going into this, we weren't at all sure everything was going to work. Would the platform be able to deliver exactly what we wanted it to? Did we get the right content? And indeed, would people engage? Would people come on board if we built it? Well, I'm very happy to say that based on our high attendance figures, we had over 3,500 people register for the webinars, as well as about 2,500 people actually join us in the live sessions, giving about a 60% retention rate, which is very high for this for webinars. We really feel like this has delivered on what people were looking for now and delivered on that information that people are hungry for within the sector, and how to deal with some of the difficult situations that we currently find ourselves in. So in terms of the engagement levels, we also had better than about 300 questions posed during the webinar sessions, again, which shows that people were hungry for that information and wanting to take it forward. In terms of our matchmaking, we had about 6,900 recommendations made by the system, which is the AI looking at your profiles and matching then a buyer and a seller together that may be interested. Of those, about 4,900 people actually clicked on that interested button, and that shows that the system is actually making some very good recommendations, which we think is absolutely amazing to see. And what this really shows to us is that even in these times, our sector is ready and willing to connect. They want to engage. People are hungry to actually still be able to do business and still be able to find those customers and find those suppliers. So we're very happy about that, and we will be building on that going forward towards our Future Energy East Africa, Future Energy Nigeria, and of course the live African Utility event happening in November. So I would ask you to please check your email inboxes. We'll be sending out a feedback report next week. We'd love to hear more from you about what you'd like to see and how we can improve on this platform, how we can improve on the content going forward, what you'd like to hear about next. I'd also like to remind you that you can access all the recordings of the webinars, both from the African Utility Week and Power Gen Africa website and of course on the virtual platform itself. Please share those with your colleagues. They will be up and live and available as a learning resource going forward. I would just like to also thank all of our speakers, our advisory board, and of course our moderators for everything that they gave to these sessions, for the advice and knowledge they brought, and of course all the advice they gave us in building these platforms. We really hope we've been able to do you justice and really honor you in terms of what you have given us and what we've been able to put forward. I'd also like to thank our sponsors and all of our exhibitors. Of course, without you guys, none of this would have been possible. And finally, just from me, I'd like to thank my staff for their incredible work they've done. I'm sure you all agree that this was a very well organized and very well run event. So well done to you guys, and thank you all very, very much. And so finally, just from all of us at African Utility Week and Power Gen Africa, to all of you, our audience, thank you for joining us for this week. Stay safe and goodbye.